Donald Trump lost it over the weekend when he learned that Joe Biden is not going to be criminally charged for his classified documents situation. This really, really triggered Donald Trump. I will tell you a little bit about what we learned. Trump reacts in disgust after Biden sees no charges in documents case. Biden is expected to face a critical report over his handling of some documents, but no charges in that special counsel probe into the handling of classified documents. Donald Trump taking to Truth Social and posting in all capital letters, quote, "Wow, fake news CNN through a leak from the Department of Injustice has just reported that no charges will be filed in the much bigger than mine crooked Joe Biden documents case. We are living in a very corrupt country." Now, I find it as entertaining as the next guy or gal that Donald Trump is so wildly triggered by the fact that Joe Biden isn't going to be facing charges. Now, the story that Trump is telling and other Republicans are telling is that this is because the charges against Trump are completely trumped up, for lack of a better term, by a politically biased Justice Department at the direction of Joe Biden. The reality is that there are some critical material differences between Trump's classified document situation and that of Joe Biden. First and foremost, Trump says Biden's case is way bigger than Trump's. That is a lie by any stretch of how you might measure it. First of all, Trump's case involves documents with highly sensitive national security information. Joe Biden's case involves a small number of documents with classified markings not relevant to national security information. The number of documents is staggering when it comes to Trump and not when it comes to Joe Biden. But the most important thing here is that Trump went out of his way not to turn over the documents to authorities and to obstruct the investigation into the documents. This includes everything from directing documents be moved. There was a wild, suspicious flood of the room where the documents were kept. We still don't know, was that on purpose or not? It all stinks to high heaven. Trump telling his lawyers, say things that aren't true about the documents. On the other hand, Joe Biden immediately reported the discovery of these documents, promptly turned them over, and completely cooperated with authorities. Trump went out of his way to do the opposite. There is almost no similarity between the two cases. It is not for me to judge when are charges appropriate. The investigators have determined that charges are not appropriate when it comes to Joe Biden. If someone else can present actual evidence for why there should be charges, I'm glad to look at it. I have not seen it thus far, and it is sending Trump for a loop. If you sit all day long while you work and you've never tried a desk that can transition between sitting and standing, it really is a game changer. I've had an Uplift desk for a while. I use it every day to record the show, prepare for the show, do my office work. I'm sitting at an Uplift desk at this very moment, and I've been using Uplift desks for many years. We wanted them to be a sponsor, and we finally were able to make it happen. Standing while I work helps me get the creative juices flowing. I feel more productive. I'm focused. I'm more alert. And it's also healthier. I'm just moving around more. My circulation is better, which is just good for your health. I use the Uplift standing desks because they don't wobble. Totally stable, even with all of my show equipment on them. The build quality is just tremendous. And you can completely customize the desk by choosing from over 100 desktop choices, hundreds of accessories. I have a whole bunch of them, including a USB hub and a keyboard tray and all sorts of things. They have free shipping, free returns, free return shipping, and an industry-leading 15-year warranty. My audience gets 5% off when you go to upliftdesk.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.